Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting off my first of my holiday makeup tutorials with a collaboration with one of my good friends here on YouTube, Chelsea Bella. So definitely go check out her video after this one. She's an amazing YouTuber and makeup artist and I think you'd enjoy her. So let's begin the tutorial. To start out, I'm going to be priming my face with the Bare Minerals Primetime Neutralizing Primer. This is quite a thick primer. I was caught off guard by how thick it is. It's new to me. It's a neutralizing primer. It has a yellow tone, so if you have any redness in your skin, it definitely helps to counteract that. For my foundation, I'm using Too Faced Born This Way in Golden and a damp beauty blender, and then I'm going in with the NYX Eyebrow Gel. This is a dupe for the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow, which I used to use all the time on my channel, so if you like that product, definitely check out this one. To clean up my brows, I'm using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer Palette, aka Repair Kit. If you watched My Husband Does My Makeup tag, you will know where that comes from. Probably the best video I've ever filmed. It was so fun to film. To prime my lids, I'm using the MAC 24 Hour Extend Eye Base. And then I'm going to be using the new Gwen Stefani and Urban Decay palette, which came out on Sunday on the Urban Decay website and comes out a little bit later on Sephora and other stores. So you can get your hands on this if you shop on Urban Decay's website. Now I'm going in with Stark and I'm putting this all over my lid up to my brow. And then I'm going in with Zone as my transition shade and putting this in my crease. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. This is, without a doubt, my favorite palette that Urban Decay has ever came out with. Perfect colors, excellent pigmentation, everything about this palette is there for me. And without a doubt, it is my favorite palette Urban Decay has ever done. So now I'm going in with a deeper shade in my outer corner. I'm just carving out that outer corner of my eye in a C-like motion. You can see it more so right here. I'm just really going around and rounding out that outer corner just to bring more depth into that area. You can see right here, I'm just saying it's so good. The colors were just blending into each other so effortlessly. It was just a pleasure to work with and definitely a favorite palette of mine that I've discovered this year. Now I'm going in with the shade 1987. It's just a really beautiful true gold shade, has some green tones to it. I thought it would be perfect for a holiday look. So many of the shades captured my interest, but I just went ahead and picked one shade and went with this look. I didn't have anything planned, I was just kind of going with it. So this is really a classic type of makeup look for the holidays. I do plan on doing more, but I wanted to start off with kind of a more classic look. So now I just foiled that shadow with some Fix Plus. Now I'm going in with Blackout, which is one of the best blacks on the market. I'm just gradually building up that shade and then blending in between each application. Now I wanted to make the center of my eyelid pop a little bit more, so I'm taking Bathwater, just using my finger and popping a little bit on the center of my eye. For eyeliner, of course, I'm using my Kat Von D eyeliner in Trooper, and I'm going to make a winged liner. To deepen up the line, I'm using the NYC Liquid Liner just to go over top. I saw this trick from another makeup artist and I took it on as my own for this video. So now I'm going in with the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara and applying a couple coats to my lashes, and then we will be applying these lashes from iikonn called Lash in the City. And these are so beautiful. They're silk 3D lashes and they're new from iikonn, and I've just been loving them. So this is the part I know a lot of you were curious about. It's the BECCA Brightening Corrector, and I know you wanted to see it in action, so I'm showing you in this tutorial. I've been loving this product lately, loving it. It can look a little bit heavy in person, but you just have to apply such a thin layer to your eyes, really spread it out, and then apply your concealer over top and just take your time blending out the product. I know it looks a little bit intense right now, but with some concealer on top, which I'm using the Sephora Gel Serum, which is another favorite of mine. It's very thin in consistency, hence why it's called a serum. It's the exact same color as NARS Custard. I got this in shade Custard as well, but it's much thinner. So I'm putting this over top of that brightening corrector. I saw this technique from Natalie Halcrow, and she was inspired me to do this makeup for under eyes. It's so beautiful. She does it a little bit more highlighted, but this seriously looks like you've slept for hours. It just looks so bright and youthful. But I like to set it with Laura Mercier translucent setting powder right away. That's the key to me. And it doesn't crease at all on me. So it wore really well throughout the day. I was testing it out in one of my videos that I showed you earlier, but it didn't crease at all and it looked phenomenal. So it is my new favorite little concealer combo that I got going on right now. So I'm just taking some of that translucent powder on my beauty blender and applying it all over my face. And then I'm bronzing up my skin with the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Bronzer in 35i and using a MAC brush to do so. This is my favorite bronzer brush right now. I find with certain brushes, bronzer can go on a little bit patchy on me, but this brush never does that to me. And I know Morphe has a brush that's very similar to the MAC one, which is obviously much cheaper, which I just ordered, so I'll let you know how they compare because it's definitely a more affordable option. Now I'm going in with Anastasia Fawn to contour my nose and chisel out my cheekbones, just the back portion of my cheekbone a little bit more. And then I'm dusting away that powder I had setting my concealer, and I really, really love how it looks. I've been really into my NARS blushes lately again, and this is an old favorite of mine. It's called Lovejoy. Just think it's a really beautiful color. And now I'm using Benefit What's Up as kind of a pre-highlight to the highlight I will be putting it on top. It sounds a little bit crazy and intense, but I was going for a super glowy look today. Now I'm using Bronze Glow from Bobbi Brown. They brought it back this year, so if you can get your hands on it, definitely do so. It is so beautiful, and I haven't used it in my tutorials once I got it because it sold out last year really fast, but they did bring it back this year, so definitely go get your hands on it if you can because it is a beautiful shade. Now I'm going in with MAC Feline Eye Kohl. It's just a really dark inky black, which I love. It glides on so well for me, so I'm using that in my waterline. To bring some more light to my eyes, I'm applying the shade Blonde from the palette on the inner corner of my eyes and just a little bit underneath my brow bone. Using the same shades I used on my lid, I'm going to take them now and just put them on my lower lash line. Now for the lips, I'm going to start off by lining my lips with MAC Cherry Lip Pencil. This is just always my go-to standard red shade that I use for a lot of different red lips. For the lip shade, I'm using Jeffree Star Ho Ho Ho, spelled H-O-E. Pretty funny, huh? And it's a very unique shade. It just looks red on camera, but it does have some iridescence to it. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Very classic look for the holiday season. So let me know what you want to see next in the comment section below. Definitely go check out Chelsea Bella. Tell her that Cheryl sent you. And I'll see you guys in my next video.